The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show.
You know what it is. You know what fucking time it is. Not Impressed Podcast. We're back with another one. You feel me?
Episode what?
9, I want to say.
I think it's episode 9. Yeah,
You
I think
feel me?
so.
Hey, we fuck with you. It's your boy Kanesworld.
For peace sake.
You feel me? And we back with another one. It's good to see you guys, man. It's been a minute. You feel me? We took a little week off.
We had like a bye week and shit like we're in the NFL, nigga.
Did you miss us? Did you miss us a little bit?
Be honest.
We miss you guys a little bit. You feel me? So, you feel me? If you missed us, you feel me? Hit that like button.
Yeah, I was like, bro. I was like I did miss that
You felt
week, bro.
different?
You feel me?
Yeah. Fucking, but if you missed us, hit that like button. You feel me? Pop a little something in the chat. You feel me? Let us know. You feel me? You want to see some more, and you here, and you know what I mean? And the people who have been here, you know, we appreciate y'all, man.
It's been a good journey, man.
Yeah, my boy right here was out of town. He was in Vegas, you know what I mean? Turning up.
It was good. It was an eventful one, man.
Yeah. I was over here house sitting for him and shit, watching his dogs and all that.
Smoking
up in the house. If y'all didn't see that on Instagram, I was over here smoking a blunt in his living room. He don't even smoke blunts in his living room.
I don't.
I was over here. Ain't nobody here, nigga.
That shit was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Vegas trip was cool, man. It was cool. It was eventful. We got pulled over. Of course you're gonna get pulled over though. Like,
love it.
Leaving the strip at 3 a.m., bro, you're gonna get pulled over.
That's real.
But
thugs.
what fucked me up about that though is that I was literally like, bro, I gotta get some food. So I'm like literally putting my phone out.
Yeah.
And as soon as I pull my phone out, nigga, I'm like, hey. But you know what's crazy? Okay. On a serious note though, like, I didn't used to get so like scared at traffic stops before, bro.
You got nervous or what?
Hell yeah, bro, because like I ain't trying to get shot. And like when she came up, bro, she already had her hand on the fucking gun, dog. And she's like, basically everybody leave your hands where I can see them.
Yeah.
Which I get, you know what I mean? But it's just like to the point where even if she asked me like to reach for something, I literally triple check with her.
Yeah, like, are you sure? My wallet's in my back pocket.
I'm like this, bro. I'm like, I'll go in the glove compartment, you know what I mean? But like, can I reach for it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have any weapons in here. That's why I literally said that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy, bro. Like, you know how, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, getting pulled over could definitely be nerve wracking, man. For sure.
But it used to be nerve wracking just because you're getting pulled over. But like now I'm like feared that I'm gonna get killed, bro. It's crazy, nigga.
Yeah,
like
for sure nerve wracking, man. Every time, because I got my license plate on my front windshield and shit. So every time I'd be like, every time I pass a cop, I'm like, fuck, this nigga don't turn around.
I remember when you told me that they pulled you over for that.
Yeah,
shit.
they pulled me over one time for that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to it again.
Yeah.
Basically one time for that shit, and he was just like, oh, he was trying to bother me. I just got out of work, so it was like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
He was just, hey, where you headed?
Yeah.
I was like, I just got out of work. He's like, where? I'm like, right here, across the street.
I mean, I get it, they're doing their job and shit, bro, but the whole idea of like,
but you know that's not that serious of an offense, like my license plate on. It's just an excuse to pull me over.
Yeah,
you could tell it's clearly an excuse.
Yeah.
And then when I told him I worked where I worked, he was like,
okay.
all right, yeah. Well, let me just check this real quick.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bro.
No, and that's the thing though. Like we did at first think that they were just bullshitting because like it was 3 a.m. right off the strip.
Yeah.
So we thought like, oh, they're gonna pull us over for anything, you know.
Yeah.
But our brake light was out. You know.
So what they do? Give you a fix-it ticket, or they just
they just like they just
you
let us know and let us go. But still nerve wracking, bro. Like thinking that like she came over with the pistol, nigga. She wasn't gonna play.
For sure.
It was 2 female cops.
Yeah. She was trying to protect herself. You know what I mean?
I get it, but at the same time, it's like you already coming with the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially like somebody like you. You're you with your family and shit. Like we ain't up to nothing. We literally just, civilian.
Yeah, you could definitely tell we're just partying. You know what I mean? Like we just came from, I think we went to the club that night or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was like I said, the trip was good and shit. Did a little vlogging and shit.
You got some on your nose or on the other side. You good?
Fuck it. Keep it for later. No.
You feel me?
But yeah, man. What did you want to do in like
here?
Yeah.
When I was here?
Yeah.
Nothing. I was honestly just chilling. Made a little bit of music, but I was lagging it. Relaxing a bit. I had 2 birthday parties on Saturday. I actually had 3 birthday parties to go to. I missed one of them.
Oh man.
All little kids. So that was cool. We chilled, had a good time. Drank a bit, smoked a bit. You feel me? It was cool.
Yeah.
Your fucking dog, this man's goddamn pit bull. This nigga got a pit bull. First of all, scared as fuck of me. Just scared as shit.
Yeah, she's never she has her moments with you, but
yeah, she has her moments like to where I thought maybe she'd be cool, or like I could get her on the bed and like cuddle with her and maybe she'll open up a bit. I could not get her on the bed with me.
She was like low key depressed, huh?
She was hella depressed, bro. She was hella depressed. She wouldn't come out the closet. She just wanted to chill in the closet the whole day. And then like when I first came, I got her to come in here in the studio. So we're on the couch, and we're on the couch. No, I got the little dogs to come in. I got her to come in. I got her to get on the couch. Then I got her to come closer, and I'm like petting her. I'm chilling with her and shit. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is a good start. Like, she's already scared of me, but I got her to come in. Yeah. I'm trying to, let her know it's all love. We just chilling. First thing she did was look around for you. She's like, why is this nigga here, but this nigga not here?
And that's what I was thinking too. I was like, oh, wait, let me inform him that Luna's going to be where she's at because, I don't want her to just be like, what the fuck?
No, that's literally what she did. Was she was like, she seen me. She like looked a little confused. And then she went straight to the front door like, okay, now where's this nigga at? And then she went to the back like, where's this nigga at? Looked around. She's like, what the fuck? And like she literally, once she realized you weren't here, she looked at me, did a light growl, and then went on her way.
That's weird.
Like she looked confused as fuck.
That's
like,
crazy.
Wait a second. And then she took off. You feel me? Literally, like that's what she did. She looked around, stopped, gave me a light growl, and then never looked at me or fucked with me the rest of the
other ones
weekend.
Were just like, hi.
Bro, yeah, they're chilling. They don't give a fuck, nigga.
Especially Knight, bro. Like, Knight is weird. He has anxiety, but like, he shows love to everybody.
Yeah, he was chilling like a motherfucker. Her, though, I swear to God, she would not come out the room. She didn't want to eat her food. I had to feed her, warm her up some, like, chicken and give her straight chicken.
It's funny because my girl's like, oh, tell him to fucking get her
him a burger.
I'm like, no, I'm not going to tell him to get a fucking burger.
I mean, if she wouldn't have took the chicken, I would have probably got her a burger. But it would have been smarter to not get her a burger and just get her some chicken.
Yeah, for sure.
A little $5 rotisserie chicken went a long way. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I warmed that shit up and she wasn't going to say no to that shit.
Yeah, so that's when she was eating.
Yeah, that was the only time.
She'll eat and then go like, fuck you.
She would come in front of the baby door. I would feed her the food. She would fuck it up and then go back into the room and like go back into the closet.
Yeah. These dogs are fucking
that
hell
shit was
dogs.
Crazy. I've never seen a fucking
these are hell dogs.
A pit with anxiety like that, bro. So crazy.
Hey, I call her a bitch bull sometimes.
And then his motherfucking cat. His cat is on crack. Like I've had cats before, but his cat is on crack.
Was he screaming?
A little bit. Bro, bro, he came in. I let him in one night, right? I fed him. This nigga told me put a scoop of wet food on top of the dry food. Yeah. This nigga would literally eat the wet food and leave the dry food completely. That nigga was not giving a fuck about that.
Yeah, he doesn't. That's something he doesn't really eat. Like he'll eat it a little bit with it, but
no, it didn't look like he was even touching.
That shit stays there for.
I mean, when I came, there was dry food in there, so I know he wasn't eating that shit.
Yeah, he mostly eats like the wet shit.
Yeah, so I put the wet food. And this nigga comes and he eats that shit. And then, like, it was like one. I was like passing out.
So nigga starts scratching.
He starts crying. No, he was inside already at that point. And I guess he wanted to go outside.
Yeah, that's the thing. So he's mostly out, bro.
So I closed the hallway.
His own life.
I closed the hallway door because I was like already going to bed. So I go to bed. I closed the hallway door on his ass. Like I said, my cat would cry, but usually like it's gonna give up after so long.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this nigga was crying the whole time.
Bro, he will do it for
hours. Literally, I'm like, this nigga's a crackhead.
Yeah, he will do it for hours. And the thing is, most of the time, he just wants to eat and go fuck his bitch.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this nigga just be taking off, bro, like all night. So, yeah, you should have just fed him and kicked his ass out.
Yeah, that's what I did the other time.
Yeah.
And then I fed him, and like, bro, when I would feed him, like, I'm opening up the can, this nigga's like, on me. He's jumping on the dryer and like fucking meowing in my face. Like, nigga.
Yeah. You're like, bro, like, watch out.
I'm like, watch out. I'm like, open this shit. And that nigga was getting hot at me.
You know the thing about that damn cat too, bro? There's times I've given food, I'll do everything he wants, bro. I'm like, I'm your servant. I got you.
Yeah.
And then he'll still fucking just look at me and just go, wah. like try to latch onto my leg.
Yeah.
And that's ever since then, like I've showed him like I don't really fuck with him like that. Like I'm like, fuck you, you know? Like so now I'm like, no, get your ass out of here. Like, get your ass out of here.
Yeah.
And he just be going, meow, and he just like turns around like, don't fuck with me, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what you gotta do, because when you start, they literally think you're their servant and shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I did everything this guy wanted, and then he just looked at me and went, wow. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, I'm gonna let you know
I'm
you're
about to
my
swing
bitch.
that from the tail. No.
This nigga's a fool. This nigga's a fool.
I'll never hurt any animals.
Yeah.
But so going back to Vegas, bro. Okay, so because it's gonna jump into my topic I wanted to talk to you about. So in Vegas we went to the buffet, right? Hey, we ate like gods, bro. If you see my vlog, you seen we were eating like gods over there. Like the win, they got the buffet, bro, for real.
Yeah.
But the thing is that like the what is the gratuity?
Yeah.
They instantly charge you that, bro.
Yeah.
You know? It was I think over 100, maybe even $150 they're like taxing.
Yeah.
Off top, bro. You feel me? What do you think about that, bro?
You're like, gratuity, I didn't order that.
Yeah, like okay, so like I'm not a bad tipper. You feel me? Like I'm gonna tip, especially like working in hospitality. Like like that shit's stressful. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna tip, bro. But what do you think about them taking that shit off top? Because I went to another restaurant, they did that shit too. I'm like, damn, like you niggas don't even like. How do you know I even have that money?
What was it? How much was it though? 20%? 15%?
Probably like 15, 20.
Damn, they doing the top.
Or maybe 18.
Because like, yeah, that's pretty good. Because like usually 15% is like a good like a good tip.
Yeah, and I'm usually like a 20%er, bro. Like I'll hook you up. You feel me? Especially our waiter was really good. You know what I mean? He took care of us and shit. But so my thing is like, are you a bad tipper? Like, how you tip?
I'm not a bad tipper. Like if it's a $20 meal, I'm probably doing like
5,
3 to 4.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 is 10%, so that's a good 12 to 15%. You know.
Yeah, I'll do like
20
on a 20. I mean, $20 tab, you're gonna do 5 or something like that.
So you're a good ass tipper.
Yeah,
that's 20%.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there is people out there like that, bro. There's some people out there that don't believe that you have to tip.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not giving no $2 tip. The only time I'm giving a $2 tip is if I go to the bar and the drinks are expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
So if I buy like a $14 drink, if I buy like a $14, beer or something like that,
you're gonna come back for them.
And I'm gonna keep coming here. I'm gonna give you $2.
Yeah. I usually when I'm buying a beer at the bar, they're getting like $2, $3, something like that. You know.
Yeah.
That shit's expensive, man. Going out is just like stepping 1 foot out, bro. It's like $200 already, bro. Like just 1 foot outside, you're like $200 gone from your bank account.
That's a fact, bro. Everything's expensive as fuck. I mean, like I was thinking about the other day. I'm like, fuck everything. Like if I want to get a burrito, $12.
Remember it used to be like $5.
Like,
and you'd be like stuffed.
Yeah, you'd be good with that shit. Like there's like any meal is like $12 now out. Like the cheapest.
I think you're
shit.
looking like $15 for a meal now.
Yeah, for sure.
Like standard.
Yeah.
You know,
like right now I just got and this is like a lower place because it's like usually like a Mexican food place. Like hole in the wall place is cheaper. Yeah. I'm paying for a couple of fried shrimp and just rice and beans, and that shit was like $14.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's like standard now or whatever, but yeah, it should just be so expensive now, bro. Like it just trips me out how like everything is like double. You know what I mean? Double the fucking. We're literally paying 50% over of what it's worth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking California, man.
So that leads me into my next thing. Did you see that fucking Amazon is laying off 10,000 plus employees?
No, I didn't see that.
Amazon's like, bro, the biggest fucking company in the world that's making billions of dollars nigga, they made fucking 10 million just on that drop right there.
Because they're gonna do all robots, nigga.
I mean, that is the future.
You seen the
but wait,
robot?
Hold on, before you jump there. Do you think that basically corporate America and the government is watering down, like that we are pretty much in like a recession? Do you think we're in a recession? That's my first question.
I don't know the actual like terms of like making it like what has to happen for us to say we're in a recession, like how much do people have to be making, how much does unemployment rate have to be, and I don't know what the unemployment rate is right now and all that. I don't know if we're in a recession.
We're definitely recovering from a pandemic, right? But
yeah, but what I do know is that it's been said that by next year we'll be in a full-fledged recession.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Everything just seems to keep moving to me. Like
you don't really notice. Like you don't even really notice when the recession happened.
Everything is just expensive to me all the fucking time. For me, like I feel like everybody keeps moving. Like I don't see people taking. Like I didn't see them taking trips before. I don't see them taking less trips now. You feel me?
Yeah,
I don't know what's in their pocket, what they eat and shit like that. Everybody looks good, but that's that's Instagram for you. You feel me? Everything looks good. It's hard to tell, but I do know everything's expensive as fuck. Gas is high as fuck. Like I said,
it's always been there. Huh? It's always just been climbing.
Food,
everything.
It just keeps climbing and climbing. Food is expensive as fuck, and that's why the whole time, at the same time, you supposed to be climbing. You feel me? With like what you making, how much you making. Like, I know it's hard. I know we possibly are in a recession or just a real difficult time. Like that's true. But if you,
I think we could be on the brink of it, but I think that corporate America and just the government, like, it's kind of watering it down, you know, because they don't want to cause panic. You feel me?
If you keep focusing,
everybody's losing money.
I feel like everybody, just like the companies focus on making more money. You need to focus on making more money.
Always.
You feel me? Like whatever you made last year, if you made $40,000 a year, next year you need to make 43, 45.
Yeah, just keep growing.
However it happens, whether it be getting a promotion at your work, moving to a new spot, opening a second business, or fucking, finding a new job and using the experience that you got from your old job to catapult you to a new one. You feel me? Like, think about, and if you can't do it this year, figure out how you could do it next year. You feel me?
No, for sure. You definitely got to, you got to try to make your pockets fat because everything's going up. You know what I mean? And I always go back to this because I remember I had a teacher in science class back in like 9th grade, Mr. Thompson, and he said, "Oh, you guys are in for a ride. You know, like when you guys are adults, everything is going to be really expensive, cost of living." Just necessities alone, are going to be, you know what I mean? Like pretty,
Yeah. Shit's crazy, bro. Everything's fucking expensive, bro.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you have like, these companies like Amazon, and I mean, bro, big corporations and stuff, like the way the system is made and stuff is like, you're not looked at and a lot of these companies, you're not looked at as an asset of the company.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely disposable.
It's like fucking crazy, bro.
Definitely disposable.
Security, like, there's no job security to me ever.
Yeah. And that's why people be tripping me out when they're like, they can't fire me. They can't do... all they need is a reason.
Todd, you're replaceable.
Yeah. They like you right now, so they going to keep you. But if you give them any reason to not like you and you give them reasons that they could fire you, it's like, fuck it.
Because we touched the whole Walmart stuff back in it, when I was working there. Bro, they literally were, the whole day were going to fire me. They used me. Yeah. And then they fired me.
Especially with Walmart, I'm not going to lie. They got a lot of people that I know that have worked there. Like, they worked there for a long time, worked their way up. They keep getting raises, keep doing this and that. They'll keep you until you make so much money. And then they're like, all right, this nigga's making too much. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there could be some type of sabotaging right there.
No, they do that shit for sure.
I don't know anybody personally.
I know a couple people, like, personally, and like the same shit happen where, like, especially if it's like a person who doesn't want to like move to the next level. So like they keep getting raises at their level, at like let's say they're the fucking customer service manager. Yeah. They keep getting maximum raises. They work for 10 years and they're like, okay, you could be working as assistant manager right now, making the same like $2 more, but you'd rather just be a customer service manager. And like, why should we pay you so much when we could just hire some new kid who's 21? And pay him the base.
So that's my thing. That's always been my like my anxiety when it comes to like being in these companies is two things. Putting in all your fucking time and effort and then just getting cut because of a mistake or something. You know what I mean? Like those type of things. Yeah. A lot of places aren't that lenient. You know what I mean? There is, of course, places that are, but and then always the whole thing of being like the whole trapped idea. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that shit's just something that I always like, because you put your fucking life into these businesses, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never fucked with that shit, but you know me, I see everything as like a finesse or a joke. So
no, I know. It's all a stepping stone.
That's how it looks. Like that's just how my mind works. Or anything where it's like, I finesse my way into this motherfucker. I'm gonna finesse my way up this motherfucker. Yeah. But No, don't get me wrong though. Like I've told you so many times, like I don't want to. I feel the same way. Like by working for a corporation, it's just like I know I'm expendable. I know they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for my job now, like just with like the perks and shit, the extra shit, I probably wouldn't be fucking with it.
Yeah. I remember the job that you work is definitely profitable.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
What's coming with it in the future?
Yeah, it's definitely profitable.
You know, so that's why I'm like, if I'm gonna do anything, I might as well. Like, if I could see myself doing something for 5 to 10 years working and like
building on the side,
see where it's building, you know, then yeah. But at least I know for sure for 5 to 10 years something is gonna build. You feel me? So it's like, fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it definitely depends on what you're gonna invest your time into. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like when people stay at these jobs that are like just like no good for them, you know what I mean? And they just hate it, you know what I mean? And they just keep going, and it's like you gotta figure out, you know, that you gotta figure that there is more out there for you. You know what I mean?
What fucks me up is when you meet like, let's say like I'm young, I'm 23, I'm over here in the connection center, like which is kind of a move up from another department, you know?
Yeah.
At the time, you know, so like, but then I see people who are literally where I started. Like it took me like a year to move up and like do something more. Yeah. But they've been working here for 10 years and they're where I started.
Yeah.
You know, and like they're chilling though. Like that, no
like
offense to them.
Yeah,
no offense to them. Like get your money however you get your money if that's what you feel like you want to do. But I promise you could do more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
I just think it's important as a human being, bro, for growth. You know, in any avenue, whether it be career, work life. I'm good right now. You know, anything. There's always room for growth. You know.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of opportunity out there. You know what I mean? Like
a lot of opportunity.
But yeah, what else you got? You got anything on the table, bro? Anything on the table?
Yeah, you seen that World Cup? They had the introduction and shit. Because they're doing, I think they're doing it in North Korea.
No,
no, they're doing it in.
You're talking about the World Cup.
Yeah,
you're talking about the soccer.
Yeah,
I don't really follow too much.
But everybody watches the intro. It's like the Olympics, how they have it all big as fucking dancers and shit.
Didn't supposedly something like
Morgan Freeman was like talking,
narrating it.
No, that shit was fire.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Did you know he had a paralyzed hand? That Morgan Freeman has a paralyzed hand.
Nah.
Yeah, one of his hands is paralyzed.
Is it like DJ Paul from 3 6 Mafia?
How's his?
Same. I think it's like where like he can't move it.
Yeah, he can't move it. You know? But like, bro, it tripped me out because like all the movies you've seen him in, like you didn't see that shit.
Never noticed that.
Yeah.
You know what's one thing about Morgan? You say Morgan Freeman? Since I can remember, I've only seen this man owned.
Bro, fuck, bro. Why does he look like? If you watch that World Cup video, he looks exactly how he looked 30 years when we were growing up. When we were watching him. I swear to God.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, this dude don't age.
You know, he's walking around, sitting down all easy.
Angela Bassett, bro. When we're watching Wakanda.
Oh yeah. She really looks. Is it called
Wakanda Forever? Yeah, Wakanda. Bro, she doesn't age either, bro. Yeah. You know, she's like, bro, she's a dope ass actress, man. I don't think has she won an Oscar or anything?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Bro, she's a dope ass actress, bro.
I'm not sure.
Like she but you know what's funny about her too though? She has to me like an instant, like she can make herself cry, like a cry face, if that makes any sense, bro.
Yeah, that angry face. She's known for that shit.
She can instantly, her face is just very passionate, just in her face. You know, there's just like so much passion to the point she could just start crying on a drop of a dime.
Yeah, she's known for that shit for sure.
Hey, but let's tap into that movie though. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
You know, I don't usually like movies like that, bro. I don't like superhero movies.
I know this nigga told me he doesn't like Black Panther or superhero movies, like any of the Marvel movies. Like, what the fuck?
Like, okay, so like, it's not that
I don't think you've given him a full chance to like.
I just fall asleep.
Yeah, I don't think you've given him an actual chance. But honestly, this motherfucker, I would not want to watch a movie with this motherfucker because this nigga will not be paying attention. He'll be on his phone doing other shit, especially if you watch it with him at home. But I seen this nigga doing that shit in the fucking movie theater, and I'm like,
you're missing it all,
bro. Literally, bro. This nigga, like, there was a whole scene when they first showed all the water people, and when they killed all the people on the oil rig.
On the rig.
I know you didn't see none of that shit.
I seen the beginning of it, and I seen the ending of it. I just seen
but you didn't see the whole 5 minutes of what actually happened. Like them walking in and killing people. This nigga pissed me off. This nigga was literally like this the whole time. I'm like, I didn't say anything at first. I'm like, I don't want to be that guy to say something. But then I let the whole scene run through, and I'm like, no.
He tapped my shoulder like, He's like, bro, you missing it.
Bro, like, what are you doing, dog?
I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. No, so yeah, I really like the way they did this movie or whatever. Like, dope storyline. I like the whole. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it, but like a dope storyline. The other society that they introduced, you know what I mean, into the film, you know what I mean. Like that shit was dope.
Yeah.
Fighting scenes were crazy. The one, you know, that one scene on the bridge was hard. That
they were dope.
Fire, bro.
They were dope just because they were fucking so deadly, bro. That shit was crazy dope, how deadly they were.
Yeah. Super powerful and shit, right? These other beings and shit.
That shit was crazy how deadly. I was like, how could these niggas stand up to them? Like, seriously.
Yeah. So, and she knew it too, right? His sister knew it. Like, she had to do something to be able to.
Yeah, she's like, you know, these niggas are fucking crazy.
Yeah, that shit was hard. That shit was hard. But yeah, bro, all the other movies and stuff, man, like, okay, so Spider-Man, of course, when it came out, I was a fan. I was a kid at the time, bro. You know what I mean? I was probably what year was that? 03, 04?
Probably something like that. Maybe,
you know,
5 or 6.
So I was a kid back then, and like, I really enjoyed it. But the Avengers, Snorlax.
That shit's hard as fuck.
Nigga, Endgame, what is it? The
Endgame.
Nigga.
But also it's because you're not emotionally involved with all the characters.
I don't know.
You feel me? Like, everybody else watched that shit. Like, you probably haven't really fully even watched the Iron Man. Like,
Iron Man is dope.
All the individual characters in there, though, have you seen all their individual movies?
I've seen Iron Man's movies, which those are fire.
Okay. What about Thor? What about
Thor? Never seen his movies.
Never seen his movies. Doctor Strange.
No.
The whole Adventures of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
Like, you feel me? Those are all the people in there. So like, how can you
Captain America?
Never
seen it.
And then especially because those been on for so long. I was like 15, 16 watching Iron Man and all that shit. So like, that shit. Man.
I guess what it is. I mean, I just like the Batman movies, bro. Snoring.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Batman movies are somewhat boring. Like, they're kind of slow.
Yeah.
You feel me? But they're filmed good, especially the new ones with like Bane and all those newer ones. Like, those ones were hard as fuck. The Joker movies hard as fuck.
Did you like the last
one? Which one was the last one?
With Catwoman.
I didn't watch that one.
I haven't watched it. So like on a cinematography level, you feel me? Yeah. I get it, bro. They're all really good films, like good fucking just cinematics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, the storyline, I'm just like,
no, and like those, especially like the action, like it'd be a little bit of action, it'd be cool, but it's not
it's like very story driven, like dialogue driven.
Yeah. Huh? I feel like Batman, he fights in slow motion. It's like he's like,
and then they stop the scene, start talking.
The shit that be tripping me out is like when you're watching these movies and these niggas are fighting like 10 people, but they're all waiting to fight them. Like, instead of just packing this nigga out, like, one will come in, get fucked up.
You know a movie does that shit, bro? You got to go back and look now that you said that. The Ninja Turtles, bro.
Yeah.
Part 2.
I bet.
Like, this fool's fucking over here, like, Donatello's fucking some fool up, but the other fools are just standing around
yeah, I remember that shit for sure. Like, they're literally warming up.
They're just warming up.
They're just waiting for their chance, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Let's jump this nigga.
Like, hey, that movie's still a classic, man. Ninja Turtles.
Talking about fights, bro. I was just like talking about this the other day. Like, think about like in Roman times or like, Viking shit like that. Like, bro, they're fighting 500 deep, 1,000 deep, right? They just running into each other. Like, how the fuck are you gonna survive 25 battles, 50 battles, 100 battles like that? Like, how easy is it for you to be in a fight with one person and somebody just run across, slice, dead,
head gone?
Like,
bro, for real.
Like, how? That's just so crazy.
I don't know. Like, and it's funny that you talk about that too, because 300, when that shit came out, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I was hyped.
Yeah, they're just cutting through everybody, fighting through everybody. Crazy.
Bro, I was hyped. I was like, that's real. Like, imagine that, bro. You just, like you said, fucking just with your sword fucking getting down, clink, 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 and then you got like
people coming at you.
Shit going. Oh yeah.
That's insane.
That's
but
crazy.
Also too, some of the like top people, when you like hear that they were fighting for 50 battles, 100 battles, those people, like, they're not in the front line.
Yeah,
you feel me? So
yeah.
like the front line is where it's clashing, then it starts clashing more. So like some of these top generals and shit, they'll be in like the second wave.
Yeah, for
type
sure.
Of shit. But even then, like, it's crazy.
No, that like the wars and stuff like that back in the day, bro, are fucking incredible, dog.
Yeah,
like, I've always been super intrigued by that, bro, because like you said, like, that was real hand-to-hand combat shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? It ain't like with a gun, like war now,
Yeah.
you know, compared to now.
A gun now, like, too, like, you barely have to see the person that you're shooting. Like, you'll see them drop, and that's what makes it a lot, I don't want to say easier to handle, like, 'cause a lot of military people with PTSD.
But back in the day,
like
they're face to face, just
but yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. Crazy.
insane, bro. Insane.
Yeah.
You know who was crazy? The samurais and stuff back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Soon,
incredible.
Who want to fight? Samurai or
a Viking or some shit?
No, a samurai. Well, down too, but a samurai or a ninja.
A ninja.
A ninja. A ninja gonna win if he get the what's it called? If he gets like the sneaky. If he gets to sneak up on him, then he'll win because like they're more.
No. You're saying who would win?
Yeah,
between the two. I think saying me. I'm like, who would I rather fight?
Oh no,
I'm like, I ain't going up against a samurai nigga. Fucking, I'm gonna start crying as soon as
you can go crazy. Yeah. So who would you rather fight, nigga?
Like, what the fuck? This nigga Bruce Lee or fucking fucking Yakamoto? Like what?
Whoopi Goldberg or Oprah,
nigga? Who would win that fight?
Yeah.
I think the samurai. Yeah,
for sure. In like an open combat.
Yeah,
it's crazy because now, like, honestly, war.
Does the ninja have any fucking weapons?
Yeah, like, he has one. He got nunchucks. He got like stars and shit.
That nigga ain't doing shit with that shit, bro.
For real.
And then you're gonna chop the nunchucks in half. Fucking ping, ping, ping. All the stars are gone and his head is off. Like
ninjas are more like with the stealth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they come in creeping like incognito.
But it's crazy because like war now at this point is gonna be like non-manned ships, drones,
everything's gonna robotics.
Be Why would you send in a person when you could just send in a drone?
Yeah,
which is like crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
This is crazy.
Can't even imagine it, bro. Like it's kind of wild. Like, have you seen those robotic companies that? I think you might have sent me something on Instagram where they showed like a
dog looking thing,
dog,
and it could like walk up the stairs. It could jump,
and shit. Yeah, that's like a robot could do a backflip and shit.
She could do a gang of shit, bro. That shit crazy.
I did want to do some of those. I did want to do some of like this or this.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're gonna do a food edition.
All right.
Real quick. Okay, Taco Bell or Del Taco?
Fuck. That's a hard one. I grew up with Taco Bell, but I guess Taco Bell.
Yeah, I wasn't
because I don't know. The only thing I get at Del Taco is the chicken tacos, and I'll just randomly get that where it's like they're like $1.50. Let me get 4 of them bitches real quick. Late night.
So I think if we were looking at Taco Bell and like that's mystery meat, that Del Taco is super mystery meat, nigga. They're giving that shit for 5 cents.
What's taco? 5 cents?
They got tacos for like 25 cents and shit.
No, they don't.
Bro, they've had tacos at Del Taco for 25 cents, 35 cents, and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. It would be like, I remember when they first did the chicken tacos, it was like 35 cents a taco or some shit, or like 50 cents.
Where was that? That's some fucking science chicken right there.
For real. That's just 3D printed.
For real. Suppose they're going to be doing if I'm not mistaken, they do the whole cloning of animals right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You don't eat some science tacos?
Look, I'll try it, but I ain't even trying to eat that like that. You feel me? Like, we're not fucking with that shit.
Fucking science tacos.
But I mean, like, who could even say what we're even eating? Everything's genetically modified. Like, really, we don't even know. Like,
all the GMOs.
Like,
for sure.
Bro, everything we eat could be fucking science taco. Nigga,
everything.
chicken.
From my understanding, I see a lot of videos that be like, "Don't eat this. This is bad for you." Then I see another videos. Oh, eat this. This is good for you. It's like.
And then should be changing every fucking year.
Like remember that the pyramid, the nutrition pyramid? That's a fucking lie.
Yeah, hell yeah. Bread's bad for you. Milk's bad for
Everything is bad for you, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
For real.
1 year milk is great for you, and then the next year is like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, exactly.
You drink milk?
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't drink milk either.
Hell no.
I'll do almond milk or oat milk.
Okay, so let me give you one. Speaking of which, because you said milk. So shout out to Let You Tell It podcast, bro. These are some dudes that are doing a podcast out here in the valley as well.
Oh yeah, shout out them. Let you tell
the reason I'm bringing it up is because they had a guest on there, and he said that he eats milk with fucking hot Cheetos, bro.
He's sick.
Sick man.
He's sick. Like, who does shit like that?
Hey, fucking. They were of course going. They were like, what the fuck? Because like a couple of them don't like. A couple of guys on there don't like menudo, pozole, shit like that.
Yeah. That's crazy
guys, all that stuff. So
I'll take
beans. Some people, on there don't.
Yeah.
And then like this man he eats fucking hot Cheetos with milk. Not necessarily puts it in there, but he'll be eating them and just drinking that shit.
That's the craziest shit I ever heard, man. Where's this nigga at, man? Send me his address. Let you tell it, cause.
Oh man, yeah. Hey, shout out to Let You Tell It, man. They're doing their thing.
Yeah. Crazy.
Fucking. So I got another one for you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's gonna be a 2 versus 1. I don't know if you've tried the other one though, so you might not know. Popeyes
Mm-hmm.
and KFC,
Mm-hmm.
but just the chicken tenders from them,
Mm-hmm.
and Raising Cane's. 2 versus
The
1.
tenders.
Just the tenders.
So I take both those tenders?
No. Like.
What do you mean?
Just who would win this battle?
Oh, I don't know. Probably the Popeyes and KFC for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I only had Raising Cane's one time, and I got it in Arizona, and it was cold. The bread was small. Like that shit was.
Bro, that shit was so gas. I ate it twice in Vegas when we went.
I gotta try it again, so I can't effectively. I heard they just opened one out here too.
There's one in Burbank. I instantly when I came back, I'm like, babe, we got to go to this shit again. There's one in Burbank.
Yeah, I gotta go check that shit out.
And then after that, it's like all in LA and all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm about to write these corporate offers. Like, you guys need to bring one right here to the valley.
They barely got that
right
one,
here.
bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me get 10%. Open up right here.
Gas.
She'll go crazy.
Yeah, it will. Okay, then we got another one. Five Guys or In-N-Out.
Yeah. Five Guys or In-N-Out.
Yeah.
In-N-Out.
Yeah.
In-N-Out is a very particular burger though, honestly. Because it's like there's a bunch of different type of burgers, but In-N-Out has its own flavor. You feel me? If I just want to go get a regular burger, I'll go to like Habit or like a Hole in the Wall. Or I rarely go to Five Guys, honestly.
I've only had a couple times.
I'm mostly a Habit type of guy. If I just want a burger, and if I want that In-N-Out, then I go to In-N-Out.
Mm-hmm. In-N-Out is good. I
had In-N-Out last night, actually.
I feel like you did.
The line wasn't that long, but I went inside.
Oh, okay. I was like, you seen that line?
If the line is long, just go inside. Niggas want to wait in a fucking line that has 30 cars in it rather than pull up and order right that second.
Yeah.
That shit don't make no sense.
Yeah. Okay, so one more. Pizza Hut or Domino's?
Domino's.
For me, they're both garbage.
What do you like? Fucking 7-Eleven?
Okay, so if you have never had a 7-Eleven pizza, fucking fresh out, that shit's fire.
This nigga's been telling me to go get that shit.
Fresh out, it's fire, bro. It's good. But no. Because I don't even get that often. But I will take that over those two for sure. But Guido's.
Yeah, Guido's is fire. Amich's is pretty good.
Amich's.
You know what's good?
Blaze.
Oh, exactly.
Blaze
or Mod. That's where I usually go get pizza.
I've had Mod pizza. Mod pizza's fire.
If I'll get Blaze, and I'm telling you exactly how I get it. I get the mozzarella with the goat cheese, and then I get bacon, pepperoni, and salami. All the swine. Sorry for my, Muslim people. Assalamu alaikum. Then I get banana peppers. I might get olives, or I'll get banana peppers, spinach. Then you get the garlic and herb and the salt on there. Oh, and you got to get garlic. You get fresh garlic on that bitch
right now.
Fresh garlic. Oh, and then the keeper is the pesto sauce.
Oh wait, do you get that on the pizza or like on the side?
No, all on the it's pesto sauce pizza.
Oh, okay. So I never had that,
bro. That shit's smack.
Hey, we gotta go, nigga. Let's get one right after this, bro.
Key, that shit,
down.
I'm low key down. I did just eat, but I'll eat that shit.
Low key.
That shit go crazy.
We're gonna be hungry, but you're gonna do some music.
Oh yeah, hell
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got any ones that you could shoot me?
Shout out the top. Oprah or Whoopi Goldberg.
Who up to Oprah, bro?
Oprah, good that.
You remember Dave Chappelle's episode when he gets Oprah pregnant?
Oh yeah, and he's all in her house. He's all in her house and taking in the bathtub, living good.
I'm going straight to Oprah, bro.
And then she kicks that nigga up.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. What else I got?
You want to do female edition? Go for it. Hit me with something.
This nigga, female edition. Salma Hayek, Eva Mendes. That's a tough one.
It's a very tough one. Very tough one. But I'm still down with the cougar.
The cougar.
Summer.
What else I got for you? Jimmy's subs or Subway.
Jimmy Dean sub? Like,
yeah.
I never been there.
No.
So I don't know. But well, actually, no, I have been there before. I had a breakfast burrito though, so it's not the same thing.
Monster Red Bull.
Red Bull, the fucking tropical flavor.
Fire. Go
Gas.
crazy. I had the new one earlier, the fig apple. So it's pretty good. Yeah, I try like every flavor honestly when they come out.
Yeah.
I don't even drink like energy drinks, but when they be dropping, I be getting them.
That tropical one's good. I think it was dragon fruit too. Was cool.
Dragon fruit, yeah, that one's fire.
Yeah. So another thing. Okay, so let's jump something else. So did you see that researchers have done a study on how we're gonna evolve to be in fucking year 3000?
What do they say we're gonna be?
Like we're gonna
have bigger hands.
No,
bigger heads.
No, actually, I think if I'm not mistaken, I read that we're gonna have smaller brains, and we're gonna have text claw.
And pretty much I did see that.
Like text claw, and we're gonna have like a hunched neck and shit because we're like so used to being on our gadgets and shit, like the computer, everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna get, bro. We're not even gonna be able to see like the technology back. You know what I mean? We don't even know what's about to happen, bro, honestly. That's kind of trippy, crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm kind of jealous of like the next generation or the one after them. Like they're gonna get to see all the fucking technology.
Incredible things, bro.
Some crazy
some
shit.
Stuff where like where we're not even gonna be able to differentiate that we're like this is fake or real.
Yeah, for sure.
But back to that thing, we're gonna have a text claw and shit. So basically, like I looked it up. I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like I'm thinking literally like a fucking finger that just texts. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
So basically, just like our hands are gonna be shaped in like if we're holding things, you know.
That's crazy.
And then we're gonna have.
I'm all like,
right? Like hold on. So, and then we're gonna they say that the humans in year 3000 are gonna have two eyelids. For one is gonna be protection against the sun or something like that. Which I'm like, what the fuck is this eyelid for?
Yeah.
You know, like, and then what else did they say that we're gonna have? Kind of like a hunched neck and shit. Like the images that I seen, bro, we look like that shit.
That's crazy. And also, but like at this point, I feel like we ain't seen nothing new yet.
What do you mean?
Like from like Egyptian times, like we're basically the same motherfuckers.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
We're the same motherfuckers. And that was like a long time ago.
But we were kind of talking about it a little bit, like off camera. Like think about it though. Like if we did come from where it's said that we came from, there's definitely going to be some type of evolution, how we look and shit, like I can't imagine, like from what these researchers have found, like it's just the most unattractive thing in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it was funny because me and my coworker were just talking about this shit. Shout out Sean. But we were just talking about like he was telling me that basically if you really think about it, like people in the Egyptian times were they had the same amount of intelligence as us.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't usually think of it like that. Like they were just as smart as us. Like at this point, like our smartest person now. Well, maybe not our smartest, but like it's just the only difference is the things they had to work with. You feel me? Like had they had computers or had like
access to certain
things, because like obviously this person
society would have been looking like how it looks.
This guy can obviously work on computers and make computers and shit, but he doesn't have microchips. He doesn't have that type of shit or even fathom what that stuff is. But had he had that stuff, he could have done the same shit,
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Even back then, bro, the things that they were able to accomplish with what they did have was incredible, bro. Like how, like even to this day, they don't know how the pyramids were really built. You feel me? There's a bunch of like speculation, but I don't think there's any concrete evidence.
Yeah. There isn't. And there's a lot of theories about it. It's funny, we were just talking about that shit too, but he was talking about that they think they might have used like sound waves to like make the sand move, and then they like did a test, and like they put the sound waves, and the sand was just like vibrating, and as the sand's vibrating, like you can like pretty much move that shit easily.
That shit's crazy.
So like that's an idea, but they honestly have no idea.
Yeah, bro, because
they found shit that has like perfect drill marks, but there's no drill. And there's no tool. So like some people say like, oh, if you have like something and you're rubbing it together, you just have to, because they're doing it into granite. But it's but it has perfect drill marks like a drill.
Like
and it's perfectly down. Like if you're doing a hand, like at some point this shit gotta turn, this shit gotta do something like it makes no sense.
There's no way it's perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
literally perfect.
Hole.
It's like if you had
a drill.
Yeah, a drill.
Yeah.
Electric drill.
So do you think that it could have been like some higher intelligence that helped out back then?
Fuck, I don't know. Sometimes I think that would be like, what if we just had a bunch of like, we just keep getting reset and shit. Like we start to build shit up and then it's like, it goes back. Because if they had all that shit in Egyptian times, why the fuck was like, does it feel like the Western times were so far behind like in stuff? Like why wouldn't they move forward from that?
Yeah.
And have more technological stuff back then.
Another thing though too is that like, you know, like I mean, of course, these other countries around the world are pretty developed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there is a lot of countries around the world, like in the Middle East and stuff, that are still like underdeveloped. Whereas, like, what happened? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if they were already progressing into this like new age, let's just say, right, into society and the infrastructure, like especially like how in America the infrastructure is and shit.
Yeah.
Like the modern, you know, infrastructure, buildings, architecture, stuff like that. Like these other places are still like underdeveloped. Some places don't have fucking plumbing, water running, things like that. You know,
or even like they have
that's what happened.
Or even with like their rockets, like how come everybody else is going to space? I'm like, what's up with their like their scientists and shit? Like, where's their people at? Like, even like the NASA was using Russia's scientists. So now since we're like, you know, whatever's going on with Russia, we don't have access to like their rockets and stuff like that. So that's why they've been using SpaceX and other companies a lot more, because they don't have access to it. And it's like crazy because you're like, fuck, how long has NASA been around? Like 50 plus years. And we don't have on other people to make that shit. Like how advanced are we? Like why the fuck do we not just have?
Do you think the moon landing happened? I don't know if we touched this before, but do you think it happened?
I don't know. It's just confusing because like I'm like, these niggas didn't have nothing back then, like nothing technological. Like they just said, fuck it, send a nigga. Like that sounds crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I just don't fucking like you said, like it's just so like there was no technology back then, bro. Like,
why haven't we been back?
And why haven't we went back? You know what I mean?
If it was that easy to do it, like
in the like what was it, 60s?
Yeah, I think it was the 60s.
Like if it was that easy to do it then, like why don't we go and taking a round trip right now to show people that shit?
Yeah. Well, right now, you know, they just speaking about, they just did the launch. NASA did a launch.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. Basically, I think it's gonna fly around the moon. Is exactly what it's doing. It's gonna fly around the moon, and I think they're either testing the booster that's on top. It's like a new booster, or it's just gonna fly around and come back. And then like in like two more missions after that, they're gonna actually land on it. And they're testing a new rover. That's what it is.
And that's another thing too. Like, why haven't we went on to Mars? I mean, not Mars, the moon, and like built, like from my understanding, there's no actual like space station built on there.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, there's not.
Like you could literally, like, bro, like I wonder why, bro. I wonder what's because there's. I mean, this is a whole other fucking topic, but like, who owns the moon?
Nobody owns it. I don't think.
You know what I mean?
Wonder actually. I wonder if
like who has claimed like this is our property, so we get to say what comes and goes and what's built on there. Like, why are they not like building a fucking small city of scientists on the moon?
That's the next.
Why is everybody in Antarctica?
Fuck. No country has a unique ownership in the moon, and all nations are accorded equal rights and access.
Okay.
So everybody,
everybody
we
get to go there. Let's
all
build a
countries,
rocket,
nigga. Fuck it, if you could, nigga. I'm pretty sure Elon could if he wants to.
Yeah, but yeah, bro, like, cause like we were talking about that off camera as well. Like Antarctica, bro, they're building, they have scientists there coming in and out all fucking year long, right?
Yeah.
Like, why are they not doing that on the moon? It's kind of a trip.
Yeah, well, we haven't.
There's a bunch of conspiracies there though too.
We haven't
that when they went there was something there,
and we haven't been back yet. So I mean, I guess that's the argument. Like, how could we build something if we haven't even been back yet?
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying. Like, why isn't there a push? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is kind of
as the government agencies, NASA, the Russians, you know,
because they're at the ISS all day.
That's what I'm saying.
They're at the ISS.
Like we're floating around on this satellite, damn near thing. You know what I mean?
They're at the ISS all day, 24/7. There's somebody there, just back to back to back to back.
I think it would just be like I never really looked into. I want to do some more research on.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the launch that they just did is literally the test to see they're gonna test the rover, and then it's gonna just fly and come back. And I think it's gonna leave like the rover there.
They're landing, so they're landing a rover on there.
Yeah, well, the rover's gonna land, but they've had a rover on there before, I think, right?
Yeah,
I remember like 10 years ago or something like that. They had a rover. It wasn't great, so I'm sure the camera on this got to be fucking crazy.
That's another thing too, man. Like with the camera stuff, like bro, like I'm tired of seeing these little boo-boo images, dog. Like we have such good cameras now. Like even our fucking phone cameras are doing incredible.
There's no way though that this rover is not going to get good footage. I'm sure they put probably the best of the best on them.
Yeah, I think the one on Mars had some good images.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. It was pretty good.
But I want to see some like 4K shit, nigga. Like I want to see Alien come over and just be like,
Mars is coming soon, bro. Mars is coming real soon. It's gonna be in 2 to 5 years.
They're gonna launch people.
I would
right?
say 3.
Like
maybe would be lucky.
I remember first hearing about that back like years ago, like maybe like 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
When I read about them like bringing like life on Mars and stuff, like actually bringing live human beings to there, and how people at that time were already signing up to be like the first ones to go.
Yeah.
You going like that's just hell
I don't
no.
know. Well, SpaceX, like they're doing their first test on the Starship, so that's gonna be on December 9th. So that's gonna be basically it's just gonna go suborbital, and then it's gonna come down and land. But like the crazy thing about this shit is like the biggest rocket ever, and then at the same time like so SpaceX's regular rockets they're not as big, so it comes straight down. And it slows down and it lands, right?
It's incredible.
I don't know if you ever seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, but this one, because it's so large, it's going to do like a belly flop move. So basically, as it comes down like this at an angle. And then it goes up, right? Yeah, then it hits the gas. They're going to hit the fucking torque and pump it up. And then it's going to land like that. That shit's insane.
Crazy.
So that's just never been actually done before. So,
that's what I'm saying. Even like we talk about the 60s, right? And them going to the moon. Like they didn't have that type of fucking incredible like technology. So like it just doesn't make sense for me that they went and took the shit up there, brought it back. And from my understanding, like a lot of the rockets and stuff back in the day would just fucking like disintegrate.
Literally.
I always been intrigued by it, but I always been fucking terrified ever since I seen that teacher blow up, bro.
Teacher blew up? I don't think I seen that.
There's footage. I forget what it was called, but the rocket itself. But she was like one of a teacher that was like picked to go to fucking space. Yeah. And as soon as they took off, like a few seconds later, boom.
That's crazy.
Ever since I seen that.
Oh, in his own rocket? Where the fuck is it?
There was
like
NASA.
a NASA? Oh, that's crazy.
I want to say it's Challenger. I want to say that was the expedition.
That's crazy.
You never seen that footage, bro?
No.
It was back in the 80s, and I remember when I first seen it in school, like I've always been intrigued by space, but that shit made me a fucking terrified.
I've never seen a manned one explode.
Blow up? Yeah, bro.
I've seen some explode, but not a manned one.
I've seen one like on the news, bro, back in like I want to say like 03, 04, like around there, maybe even 05. Don't quote me, but there was another one that blew up, and I remember that shit was on live TV.
That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck.
Fucking crazy.
But with that launch, though, that's the first step. So if that shit goes up and then launches, they're going to do, and it's successful, they're going to do that a couple more times, which could take another year or two.
Yeah.
And then after that goes up, then after that is trying it out in space, possibly, or just going straight to that motherfucker. So that's why I said, that's in 2 years. Where could it be in 2 years if it's successful? You feel me?
Yeah.
So where it could be in 5 years is gonna be in Mars.
It's going to Mars.
Somebody told me they read something on Reddit that said that they were gonna take 100 SpaceX employees on each one.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Somebody just told me that the other day.
I ain't gonna be no crazy beta for no New World, nigga.
I feel like I wouldn't want to be one of the first niggas, but I mean, like I know a lot of people that work in aerospace and they're like excited, like that's their goal. Like they're like, that's why I work where I work, is because I would love to get that opportunity.
Hell no. I'll keep my ass right here on Earth.
They're fucking
until the end of my days.
They want that shit bad.
That shit's crazy, bro. Like imagine like you step foot, you just fucking walk out to this like empty
Bro, imagine
terrain.
that vision, bro. You fucking land and you see your shit just open and it's just to Mars, like you said, and you just see wind blowing and it's just like, bro, imagine what you're gonna feel like.
That's some crazy shit.
Like nobody's felt that.
And then you could look back and see Earth and shit.
Nobody's felt. Nah, you
I wonder
can't see
if you
Earth.
can.
Nah, not like that. Because we can't see Mars.
I think we could see it sometimes. Not like the moon.
I don't think so.
I think so, bro.
Not like, I don't know.
I think even a lot like even Venus and like shit like that. We'd be seeing that shit.
Maybe. I do know that it's even, it only has like every 6 months. It has every 2 years or some shit. It has a period of time where it's closest.
Probably so. I mean, there's definitely transitions in space where like the moon, everything gets closer. But I seen something that was like on TikTok where this guy's like, imagine you looked outside and like, you know how we see the moon sometimes? He's like, they did like a filter where it was like, okay, this is how
2 moons, no,
this is how it would look if fucking Neptune was in our like in close proximity like the moon, and then it showed fucking like Saturn.
Yeah,
bro, that shit would look insane, bro. To go outside and see Saturn, bro,
that'd be crazy.
It would literally look like it's like inside of our atmosphere, and like you just see the rings and everything, dog.
That'd be nice.
It's a trip. It's a trip.
That's hard.
But yeah, man. Got anything else that you want to say to the peeps?
Yeah, man. Did you see they said they had 300 witnesses in the YSL case?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they said
I didn't see that.
They said they have 300 witnesses.
I seen.
They went from no witnesses to 300 witnesses.
But like against or
yeah, nigga.
Damn.
Not for. Nigga,
I know what I'm saying.
We're a witness to them doing good shit. Nah.
They ain't never
300 of them.
They ain't never 300 niggas witness.
No, honestly, they probably did get a gang of notes for them. I bet you, because that does help when they send like notes into the court. The fucking judge probably ain't even reading that shit. Yeah, it's probably so much mail and shit saying like free the slimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Some bullshit.
For sure. For sure.
But there's probably some good shit too. Like these niggas gave out turkeys during Thanksgiving. All that type of shit too.
Yeah. I was seeing. I think Akon was speaking on basically should Young Thug snitch.
And what did he say? No, obviously.
No, he was saying that.
What did he say?
I think he was. I didn't see the whole clip, so it could be taken. Of course, you see a small clip and it's taken out of context, right? But from the clip that I did see, it was basically at the end of it, he said, "You got to think about if you're in that situation, it's about you and your family." What do you think? He needs to go down with that?
Nope. He ain't snitching. And fucking honestly, like, from what I hear, allegedly he's the ringleader. So it's like people doing shit for you, people doing shit on your accord that they wouldn't do if you weren't asking them to do it.
Yeah.
Like, now you're gonna tell on them? Like, you put them in that situation, and if they're not telling on you.
You seen the situation with fucking 6ix9ine. Same thing.
And he's a bitch ass nigga.
He was the one that was fucking.
That's the worst of the worst, because he's not even like part of that.
But it's crazy how we live in a different time, right? Like, I mean, you know how I am with the whole like snitching shit. I ain't gonna put myself in any situation where I gotta tell on anybody. Let me just say that.
Yeah, but I really hope that obviously if you're part of it and you know that you're putting in.
No. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna be involved in anything.
Like if we were driving and I fucking got caught with something, like I'm not telling you to take.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't point you out. Yeah. But I'm not gonna take the blame either.
Okay. See, but at the same time, that's different. If like me and you, obviously you wouldn't be in the situation. But let's just say we were like down bad or like fuck, we need to get some money right now, and we rob somebody or something together. Oh yeah. Obviously now it's like you are a willing participant. Yeah. You wanted to gain from it and got fucked over.
Yeah.
So you feel me?
I get you. It's just such a trick. I mean, but like, look how tricky it is now, right? Like, fucking, you got Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro, fucking snitch, dog, and is like, and put a lot of people, like, I think it's like over 100 years or some shit. Niggas are about to serve for this guy. You know what I mean? And he's still, I mean, he's heavily guarded. Yeah. But I have seen some times where he's not. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, it's crazy how like now this day and age and shit, like. It's kind of like a pass now in a sense, bro, for a lot of people.
I mean, even you're growing up, like, don't get me wrong. I seen like people that it was rare and they would probably get kicked out. But like I ran into a couple neighborhoods where like there was a nigga everybody knew was a snitch. They didn't fuck with him no more, but he was still there. Like they weren't trying to just like take his thing out. And that's because a lot of people just don't want to crash out. And especially for somebody who's famous. Like that's an automatic crash out. Like your life's over when she's like.
I mean, I'm not saying they fucking green light the nigga.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying like it's an automatic crash out, and like you ain't trying to like you standing on like the word, like the code of the streets, but like I'm not about to just crash out on something that has nothing to do with me because he's not sticking to the code of the streets. You feel me?
Yeah. So now Akon saying, oh fucking, basically Young Thug to say, just give him all to people. Give up everything. And it's like somebody in the comments was saying that he's like, bro, you're the person though. They want him.
They want who?
They want Young Thug.
They want him the most. I mean, he still could and get time off, but no.
I mean, the infamous
and he's telling him on himself.
I think his name was Henry Hill, bro. Goodfellas.
Yeah.
You heard this? Have you ever like seen his story?
No.
I mean, you've seen the story in Goodfellas. It's pretty much similar. Of course, they exaggerate a lot of things, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, he snitched on the whole mob, bro. You know what I mean? He snitched on the whole mob, and he lived to tell the story.
There's a couple people. There's Michael Franzese, I think, or Franzese.
I think he was on Vlad.
Yeah, he's one of the top fucking mobsters. He was like his dad. Yeah, and his dad was like the fucking one of the top guys too, and that's how he got in. Then he got like promoted before his dad and shit. He said that his dad was all jealous and shit, and then he had snitched on there a bunch of people. But he said that basically. And then what's the other one? Benny the Bull, I think.
Yeah,
they were going back and forth on who's really the snitch and shit because like they try to say, oh, I just said what I did. I didn't put anybody in jail, certain shit like that. But you're not supposed to talk at all.
That takes a lot of fucking balls, bro. Like,
yeah, it's
imagine
crazy.
being involved in such an organization and you're like about to sit on the stand and be like, that motherfucker did it. That motherfucker did it. Like, that takes balls, bro. And it's like, it is a bitch. It is a cop out. You feel me?
Yeah, I know there's different levels to it if you're not involved with it, but like I said, if you sign up for the shit, and especially if it's who you signed up with it with,
you know the territory.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. You know you thought you were gonna gain from it, so
you see,
and you know what's crazy too. Talking about that is a lot of people don't realize like that's how a lot of motherfuckers get off. You seen the NBA YoungBoy? He got caught with a gun in his car. He said he never knew where it fucking came from.
Yeah.
There's other people in the car. Everybody said they don't know.
So
he literally got off.
Yeah.
They couldn't prove that it was his gun in the car.
A lot of times people don't know just to keep their mouth shut.
Literally. Plead the fifth. I don't say nothing. Let my lawyer talk for me. Yeah, you might have to sit down for a little bit, but like, look, he got off. Like nothing happened, which is like you do that with the wrong person and they say, it's not mine. So it's his. It's not mine. Da, da, da. Now it's his.
Yeah.
And fucking...
I think in any situation, from what I be seeing, is just like, shut up, and shut up.
Especially once there's a strap in the car.
Don't even talk to them on the way to the motherfucking station.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even talk to them, because I'm sure there's a lot of niggas in the back of the car just, yeah. So we were like, it's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Don't even talk about that what you ate that night. You feel me?
You might have to sit down, and that's just gonna suck. It's gonna fuck up. But which is worse? Like you sit down for a month, 2 weeks, or your boy gets fucking 5 years.
You know, but see what so I think the pressure, what makes it hard though, is that, you know, everybody's loyalty is tested at that time. So let's say there's like 3 motherfuckers.
For sure.
I'm sure in the back of everybody's head is, who the fuck's gonna open their mouth? You know?
And that's why you can only do shit with certain, if you're gonna be doing shit, you can only do it with certain people.
You ever seen the clip where the judge is reading off to these 2 guys, and the guy's like, he's like, hey, Your Honor, like something only me? And then they go, yeah. And then he just like looks at his homie, bro. And his homie's just looking straight, bro.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know snitch on that shit.
Yeah. Did you see, remember the guy was telling you he ran over the people at the parade?
Yeah. I
remember was representing himself.
Now I remember what parade you're talking about.
It was a Christmas parade.
Yeah. It was a few years ago.
It was he got 700 years.
What? Damn.
Like 6 life sentences or some shit.
They just actually ran over a bunch of sheriffs, bro.
No, the cadets.
The cadet sheriffs.
Yeah, the county sheriffs, the cadets from L.A.
Terrible, man.
Like 18 or 25
bro.
of them.
Terrible.
That shit's crazy.
I don't know. I haven't read into it and stuff, like if there was any casualties.
He's out right now on bail.
Oh, man. All I know is that the homie was like under the influence and shit. Man, if you're going to go out, it's really simple. There's Uber. You feel me? It's really simple. Uber or call somebody that's fucking sober, bro. Yeah. That's it.
That nigga's out on bail right now. He got out and everything.
Like, I don't care if you think that you like even if you just like tipsy, bro, like it doesn't make no sense. You know?
That's a fact.
So drink and fucking responsibly, bro. For real. one more thing before we wrap this up. Fucking what the fuck is up with Blueface, bro?
With that shit? Well, from what I seen or what I heard was that he the guy was coming at him with his car.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. That's what I'd seen, but I
haven't read into it, man, but I'm just so sick and tired of, man, of like seeing these people that like that have something good going for them their lives, just throwing it away off of stupid decisions like this, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, regardless if somebody, like, I mean, I get it, like, hey, you know, you got to defend yourself if your life is on the line, but it's like, you just really got to, like, just, I don't know, man, just don't fucking get in the mix with people, man, especially when you have that stature, like, stay out the fucking mix as much as you can, man.
Yeah, Whack 100 was saying he already got like 6 cases with that nigga right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like in the recent times that he's been like,
and then honestly, like him and that girl and shit, like toxic. You know what I mean? Like it's just toxic situation, man. Like, and you know he's a young dude and shit, and I hope that he could just really understand the type of like, you know, the level that he's at. You know what I mean? Like he's not fucking like a Drake, you feel me? But it's like, bro, like you done something good for yourself and your family.
You're low key, he's a staple in the hip hop community for sure.
Yeah, still, you know what I mean? In the West Coast at least. You know what I mean?
Honestly, everything he does, like I feel he like people underestimate that shit, but everything he does gets viewed.
Exactly.
Like everything.
You know, he's relevant. You know what I mean? And I just hope that like the younger guys that are coming up and shit, and just like people out there that are like coming up, you know, they understand their position and what they're playing, their role that they're playing in their life and the people around them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we can go back to fucking Tupac and Biggie. You feel me? Like Biggie's situation is a little bit more different because I don't really know like the details. Like I'm pretty sure Biggie was a super laid back guy. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Pac, on the other hand, from what the media portrayed and what we saw, was a little bit more of a hot-headed person, you know? So in that situation that, like, you know, I'm bringing it back to Vegas back when he got, you know, killed, like, he was involved in something that, bro, he is the guy.
Yeah.
You feel me? He's the guy. Why is this guy being, like, if I'm the one next to him, I am bear hugging his ass and he is getting the fuck out there. I don't care how mad he gets at me.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? That's the breadwinner. That's the guy. That's the money. That's the legend. You feel me?
For sure.
So I think that these young guys, especially coming up in the hip hop shit, they need to just understand that they are in a better, bigger position to just be fucking even carrying a strap. Get higher security.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So that's all I want to say.
But on that note, you know, appreciate you guys tapping in again. We back. We're going to keep it going. We got some new content. We about to start bringing some new shit, a lot of new shit. We're going to get it going. So it's your boy Kanesworld.
For peace sake.
You feel me? Not Impressed Podcast.
Let's go.
100 ways of getting paid, I'm on the right path. How I'm moving through the city, smooth like Mike Jack. Oh, I'm the reason why we fell out, oh, that's my bad. Man, this shit a journey, see it all, you need a time lapse. 100 ways of getting paid, I'm on the right path. How I'm moving through the city, smooth like Mike Jack. Oh, I'm the reason why we fell out, oh, that's my bad. Man, this shit a journey, see it all, you need a time lapse. Cause it's been proven jigging, we all know that crime pays. Last time I made 100, split that shit like 5 ways. Don't play no games, this is a street, this ain't no arcade. Unless you trying to get a bag, we need a